Hello again, StructPub. This month I'm also making an Epic Games Store upcoming games video. Last month I made one and hopefully it was useful. So yeah, after making 3 upcoming games videos this month, I thought it would be nice to make one where the spotlight falls on the Epic Games Store and the games coming to it. Of course, all those games, all those 8 games you would see also have Steam versions. I would put links in the description if you want to get them from Steam. Some of those are games new to any platform. Other games have been up on other platforms and are new to the Epic Store. Regardless of that, I think some of the titles might be interesting to some of you out there, so buckle up and I hope you enjoy the video. To kick things off, we have a cat game, and it's not Stray. It's not the game that's the most reviewed on Steam. It's another game where you control a cat. Bright Paw Definitive Edition. It's releasing, actually it's already released on the 28th of July. Why is this here? Well, it's at the end of July, so it fits in games you would be playing in August, developed by Radical Forge. You do control a cat, as I mentioned, play as the brave young Theo. Guided by his narrator as he chases after the murderer of his own owners, Nathaniel and Warren. Explore the mysterious Bright Paw Industries, diving deep to reveal the secrets of its villainous dealings and the motivations behind the killer section. So yeah, there's a lot of customization for the cat, as you might have seen in the trailer. There's a lot of interesting, cool things. So Bright Paw, if you don't want to play Stray but want something else where you control a cat, seems to be the game. Next up, we have something called GigaBash. And GigaBash, as you might have guessed, is a multiplayer arena brawler with gigantic film-inspired kaiju, larger-than-life heroes, earth-shattering special attacks, and fully destructible environment. So yeah, buckle up if you play that game because yeah, it's gonna get messy. You'll be destroying a lot of stuff. And it's an interesting fighter. It says single player and multiplayer, and I'm not sure if there is PvP, but it would be silly if there isn't any PvP. It says Unleash the Beast, easy to learn, tricky to master, stomping ground, home front, Clash of the Titans, home of the Alphas, which is dual mode, challenging other players, and multiplayer mayhem, experience the ultimate party mode with a variety of mini games designed for maximum fun, only available in local play. So there is local co-op. The game might not be to everyone's liking in terms of price, but it's around 26 euro or so. So it's not a AAA price game, so it's more affordable. Let's put it that way, mid-range pricing. And it seems like it could provide a ton of fun considering the various different playable monsters and heroes and so on. Visually it looks fun. I might end up playing it soon, we'll see. It's in my to play list, so most likely when I'm done with playing my first playthrough of Farthest Frontiers, maybe I could try this one. And it's also on PS5 and PS4, by the way, apart from Steam. Now comes a Warhammer title, Warhammer 40k Mechanicus, a game that has already been out. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it has already been out and it's new to the Epic Store. And it will be launching alongside its add-on, the Heretic with an E DLC, but you would have to buy the DLC separately. It's not like a complete edition or whatever. And it's coming on the 11th of August. So Warhammer 40k Mechanicus, it's an interesting title. Take control of the most technologically advanced army in the Imperium, the Adeptus Mechanicus. Your every decision will weigh heavily on the outcome of the mission. In this turn-based tactical game, will you be blessed by the Omnissiah? Is what they ask. So you can augment. Flesh is weak. Upgrade your tech priests with weapons, support items, servo skills, and other mechanical augments as you assemble your cohort. Customize your team's disciplines, choosing from multiple character classes to create a squad for every playstyle. Saying that the tactical combat is unique. How unique it is, it's hard to do something that hasn't been done, but maybe this game does something that hasn't been done. A difficult decision. Make tough decisions that will forge the future from your arc Mechanicus, the Cestus Metallicon, and send you towards alternate endings for a truly unique playthrough. There's canticles of the Omnisaya, you can collect in-game achievements and so on, and there's a bunch of other stuff. Visually, it's pleasing. It looks like it's capturing that Warhammer vibe, Warhammer 40k vibe pretty well. So I hope people end up enjoying this game. And yeah, if you want it on Steam, it's been out for quite some time, and there's the DLCs already out on Steam. So yeah, 11th of August, Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. Moving on to another game that is new to the Epic Store, but has been out for a long time. In fact, this game was originally a Nintendo DS game, and then it was remade for console and PC a few years ago, and now that remake, which was not very well received, in fact on Steam, it was awfully received on Steam. Vox Quest is coming on the 11th of August, developed by Digital Continue, published by Handy Games. Build defenses and battle against the Clockwork Horde in this 2D action RPG / tower defense hybrid. Experience a gripping story which unfolds as you progress through 75 days of warfare, aided by a collection of turrets, traps, and special attacks. Yes, the game looks fun, and apparently the DS version was an amazing version. People really loved it back in the day. But for whatever reasons, the porting from DS to PC and console in 2018 was not great, and people did not like it. Whether this one was improved compared to what came out several years ago, I do not know. Hopefully the game is in a better state, and original fans of the game could recommend it opposed to the one that released back in 2018. We'll see. 11th of August 2022, Vox Quest coming out to the Epic Store, and it's already available on Steam and consoles. Another new to Epic game, Rise of Industry by Dapper Penguin Studios. Coming again on the 11th of August 2022. This game initially released on the 2nd of May 2019, if I'm not mistaken. And it's gotten an expansion called Rise of Industry 2130. Which will be coming to the Epic Store alongside this one when it's ready. Platforms, you can already get the game Epic Store for sure. And Rise of Industry seems like an interesting game. I really like that look it has. Put your entrepreneurial skills to the test as you create and optimize intricate production lines whilst keeping an eye on the all-important bottom line. As an early 20th century industrialist, grow your empire and adapt to unexpected events that could lead to boom or bust. So yeah, it looks like a cool city builder / sim kind of game. So if you're into that, maybe keep an eye out on this one as a new to Epic but already out on Steam game. Next up, we have a game that is a remaster, not remake, remaster of Destroy All Humans 2, Reprobed. And Reprobed is a very interesting improvement on Destroy All Humans 2. So if you play Destroy All Humans 2, you might wanna consider getting this if the price is right. Because again, if you've already played the other game, there will be some things that are different than this one. Key features: show those hippies whose boss using classic weapons and new technology like the meteor shower. Explore 1960s Mother Earth and unload your trusty saucer all over her fictional cities. Defend a much larger, much more open world from those who seek to undermine your mission. Hoover up humans from different countries and grind them up into DNA cocktails to upgrade your skills. Invite a friend over for a twosome and enjoy the story in local 2-player split screen co-op. There's also something that you can get. Pre-order now to get the standalone multiplayer DLC Destroy All Humans Clone Carnage for free. Crypto is back with a license to probe the alien invaders returns groovier than ever. Experience the swinging 60s in all its chemical-induced glory and take revenge on the KGB for blowing up your mothership. You have to form alliances with members of the very species you came to enslave. Yeah, it's an interesting title. I've not played it, but I've been visiting a friend once when he was playing this at his place, and it seemed like a cool game. So highly recommend it. It's coming out on multiple platforms, including Steam, Epic, Xbox XS, and PS5. So new gen consoles. The base price will be around €40, a little under. So whether it's gonna be worth it, it's up to you to decide if you've already played the previous game. But I strongly recommend it for a good time to those who have never played the previous game. And it's coming on the 30th of August. Okay, now we have another game that's new to all platforms. Releasing on the 31st of August 2022 is Call of the Wild The Angler. The Angler, and this is made by Hunter Call of the Wild, the people who made Hunter Call of the Wild, a studio called Expansive Worlds. And yes, if you like hunting simulators, well, this is a fishing simulator, but very, very top tier fishing simulator. From the creators of Hunter Call of the Wild comes a genre-defying fishing experience. Explore a vast open world in search of the perfect fishing spot. Ride the open waters alone or with friends and embark on your journey to become a master angler. From what I understood, there's up to 10-man co-op in that one open world, which is amazing. So the world is filled with spectacular fishing spots and breathtaking environments, which can be explored on foot, by off-road vehicle or boat across a vast network of waterways. Traverse the living, breathing world at your own pace and discover winding rivers, majestic alpine peaks, turquoise-covered springs, epic hiking trails and hidden ponds. Journey past charming outposts and soaring lookout towers as you head out for a relaxing night of fishing on the lake, or beat the sunrise for a shot at hooking that one elusive catch. Visually striking and beautiful game, and if you want some relaxing fishing simulator, not my kind of genre, but if you want it, that's my suggestion. Coming out on the Epic Store, Steam, the Microsoft Store, and with console to follow on the 31st of August for PC, later on consoles. And for dessert, we have another new to Epic game that is already out on Steam. Indies Lilies, a game that was very well received on Steam. A roguelike deck building game where you craft a deck, spark talents, discover runes, and assemble your team with partners' cards. Play unique stories for every character and explore a world caught in the quash of gods. The game looks good. It looks very, very good. And it's saying that this is an early access game, so whenever in August it comes out, it will be early access. It's what it's saying. It's already on Steam since the 31st of March. And it's not specifying when in August it's coming, but it says August 2022 in the Epic Store. That's why I've included it last. Indies Lilies definitely is something that many of you out there who enjoy some deck building games would like playing. The Epic Store and Steam do not say anything about in-app purchases, but this game already has iOS and Android versions. There's also a demo you can try for free on Steam, and the Android and iOS versions do have in-app purchases, but what kind they are and how they affect the gameplay, whether there's pay-to-win card packs or not, remains to be seen. I just might play it because of the talent system and all the customization. It seems like the game is very deep. So yeah, I think if you like deck building, that's the game to keep an eye out on the Epic Store. And if you want to get it before it comes on the Epic Store, go on Steam and get it from there. To get notified when I upload more content like this one or other builds and guides for Wooter and not so Wooter games, you can subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button to not miss out on notifications. As well as keep in mind there's something called memberships on YouTube, which lets you be a paying member for my channel to get access to perks such as emotes and badges made by me, as well as the option to get one-on-one tutoring for the very basics of Adobe Photoshop, Premiere and After Effects. And memberships can be cancelled at any time if you no longer want to be a member. Thanks for watching all the way until the end, Struck Web. Keep it cool until next time, and goodbye.